Hello everyone, my name's Ethonra, and welcome to the Destiny 2 campaign stream. I probably should put that in the official title. I'll have to do it later. So yeah, not lagging. Thank you, merciful God. My audio seems to be alright, which is equally important. So we're gonna hop right into the campaign now. As I said, I am not a PvPer, so much so PvP I actually do is Iron Banner, because it's the only one I feel is worth it, despite the absolute tryhards in that game mode. So as I was saying, the Destiny campaign, I have always loved the lore in Destiny. Always. Always. I even pre-ordered the game way back on the PlayStation 3 era. I was part of the original loot cave for the veterans who remember what that was. Pistols and revolvers in games thanks to Resident Evil. So when you give me something called a hand cannon, I'm naturally going to have an affinity for that game. So we're starting with the original campaign, Homecoming. Well, the original one in Destiny 2. And probably the #1 reason why people hate the Cabal, because they destroyed our vaults. Oh, you know, the last word, the first curse, the Vex Mythoclast.
Cora, if you tell me this is a practical joke, well, it kills me to say it, but I would be really impressed.
Impressing you, Cade, is the easiest thing I'll do all day.
Let's get serious, people.
Zavala, this is my serious face. Can't you tell?
Ikora, what have you got?
Someone or something has sabotaged the Skyline defense systems.
And comms have been spotty for the last few hours. Every sensor beyond the wall has gone dark.
Maybe it's just the storm. Maybe it's... What are the set feeds telling us?
Nothing.
Well, that's good, right?
No. I mean, they're not there. There are no satellites.
And that's not good.
Battle stations! Everyone with me, now!
Hang on!
What do you know? Let's try that again. Thankfully, you can skip the cutscenes, so we're not going to have to watch that one every single time. Keep in mind now, it never popped up saying, oh, of course, now that I open my mouth, it is. And it would wait for me to do the actual stream, not the test stream, when there was plenty of time to do it. Ironic luck, ladies and gentlemen, for those who don't know what that is, or Ethonra luck, as I also call it, since it seems to only happen to me. Nope, still going. Yeah, this is probably not going to have to work. I apologize. I do have other videos I've planned to upload, though, so it's not that big of a deal. It's just really annoying. I already have plans of how I want this stream to go. I'm not gonna marathon it because look at that. It even skipped that first cutscene. So I couldn't rewatch it even if I wanted to. This is the second cutscene.
Repeat, tower approach. This is City Hawk 723. Anyone home? No response on any channels, even the emergency frequencies. What is going on back there? Remember when I told you that you fly too fast? Forget I said that. Fly fast.
Yeah, so unfortunately, since we're in the second cutscene, I do have to kind of just power through it. But hopefully it'll work out. Gonna have to remember to turn off notifications too. Something you would think I would have done, but I was so caught up in just hoping there was no lag, it completely slipped my mind.
Let's get moving. We need to find Zavala, Ikora, and Cade. Cabal! This doesn't make sense. The Cabal conquer systems by blowing up planets. Whatever they want, it must be here, in the last city.
This is Commander Zavala. Civilians, report to evac points. Guardians, rendezvous in the plaza. Our city will not fall.
Cade!
Hey, you two. Give me a sec. Zavala's doing the hero thing in the plaza. Me? I've got a date with whoever's behind this. It'll be a short date.
So funny thing about this is I wish I actually kept track of how many times I've remade characters. This one is actually relatively new, despite being an exo hunter. Kind of always done that. But because of something, I decided to just start my character all over again. Kind of a fresh start.
Over here, Hunter. My armory is open to you. Follow the path from there. It will lead you through the hangar to the plaza. I'll take care of these people. If the Cabal want war, give them war.
I've played all three classes, and in order from what I like the most to least is Hunter, Titan, and then Warlock. But yeah, I was saying because in Destiny 1, I did it all the time. Destiny 2, I did it a lot before they streamlined the game for new players. Like now how if you start Destiny 2, you start off in the Cosmodrome. That was not the case originally. I remember where most of the little bad guys are. Not all of them, but most. but I like to make things be...
Look at the size of that thing. It must be their command ship.
I like to make things pretty cinematic when I play, even if I've done it 100 times. Because part of the magic is showing you all what it's like for the first time. So why would I speed run it? The entire point is to show it off. Especially since, for the most part, you're never going to see this again unless you do this part of the campaign yourself.
They're not just assaulting the tower. Look at the Traveler.
Yep, I saw it when I was down there.
I don't want to be around when Amanda sees what happened to her tools.
Yeah, little side dialogue. You can skip this completely. Never get that. Not that it's anything significant, but yeah, it's nice that it's there.
Okay, my ghost keeps tagging these Cabal as Red Legion. Cora, what do you got?
They're elite, ruthless, and rumor is they have never known defeat.
Until today. Today they face Guardians.
But Zavala, they're attacking the Traveler.
The Traveler waits. We protect our people at any cost.
What do you know? I was wondering if there'd actually be anyone else here. As I was saying, before they streamlined it, people were here all the time when I was making my new character. And look at that, fellow hunter. Looks like they still have the beginning equipment though, so they must have just made that character and then immediately hopped into the Red War. But yeah, you see those smashed structures in the background? Those were our banks. Those are what contains our Destiny 1 loot. And if you think I'm making that up, I'm really not. They actually tied into the story.
These Red Legion are well trained, but we are better. We will hold this line until the last civilian is safely away.
They literally tied into the story to where the reason why you don't have your broken stuff in Destiny 2 is because these Red Legion that are attacking the tower right now destroyed it. That's why it's gone.
Don't let them pass the gate. The evac shuttles are back there.
Also, much like Final Fantasy 15, I hope y'all don't get sick of me only using the Ace of Spades, the Last Dance, and Bad Omens, because they're my favorite overall kit to use in the game. I love the Ace of Spades ever since Destiny 1, and Destiny 2 has only gotten better, both from a lore perspective and mechanically speaking. But, as I said before, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Just know it literally is my favorite weapon in the entire game, so I'm going to use it as often as I can. Another fellow hunter.
We hold here. That command ship, it's next on my list. Missiles! Stay inside my shield!
Yeah, and he's serious too, because if you get tagged by too many of these missiles, you'll be... yeah. Yeah, some of them were still shooting even though the shield was down. I only got hit by one, and it took off half my health. Oh, Zavala actually died. I forgot that actually can happen. See?
More Red Legion! Show them what Guardians are made of!
Well, I'm glad that was recorded. Again, that's something you definitely won't see a lot.
Zavala, the last of the shuttles is away. But the
Okay.
speaker, he never made it. I'm going to look for him.
I've got the plaza. Go with Ikora. Find the speaker.
We're on it, Commander.
You know, there's so many things you can say about this. Either someone came along here, probably Ikora, in all honesty, came through and killed these two, or this is the most hardcore frame in the entire game because he killed 2 elite Cabal with just a broom. I'll leave that up to you to decide what actually happened.
Ikora! The speaker is gone. Red Legion, you will take no more from us, and you will find no mercy in me!
Yeah, small wonder.
She'll find the speaker. We need to move on that command ship. Now head to the North Tower. I'm sending Amanda Holiday to pick you up.
I was saying, small wonder she gave Shax trouble. She can do back-to-back Nova bombs. That'd be hell in the Crucible. Little fun fact of how some of the enemies in this game work is you can kind of transform them into traps or bombs. Those incinerators in the back, or whatever they're called, yeah, you can actually shoot the tank on their back. It'll do critical damage, like you're shooting them in the head, but it causes them to explode. So, you can use them to take out people that are around them.
Holiday is inbound. We need that ship off the field.
Oh, that's the door.
Someone told me you need a ride.
So yeah, my plan is I'm going to break up the expansions part by part instead of marathoning them, especially when this happens. I find it interesting it keeps happening around cutscenes. That's disconcerting.
Zavala, picked up that Guardian you never showed up about?
Get them on that command ship, now!
Hold on back there! Come on, big guy. Do something. All right, Guardian. Time to kick him where it hurts.
Yeah, I love Amanda. Love the way she looks, love the way she talks. Don't know if she's a fan favorite, but she should be.
Let us know when the shields are down and we'll hit that ship with everything we got.
No fun fact is the ship that she was flying, you can actually get that for your Guardian. That's obviously not the one I was using, but I still think it's cool that you can do that.
That hologram could help. Let me take a look.
But yeah, I used to know this like the back of my hand. I haven't not been here in I don't even know.
Okay, the shield generator should be at the bottom of the ship.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah, why not? Wow, that sounded like it hurt. So that's another new thing in Destiny 2, even, because that was not...
A little low on ammo. Old flaming pit. Kept burning out. Anyone heard from Ikora?
Not since you went for the speaker. Form up! For me!
that's something that's new. That's not in Destiny 1 at all. And I believe it was added later in Destiny 2. It wasn't an original feature as well. But man, am I glad did they do that. That's also something fun. It's like skeet shooting. Whenever the big-bodied Cabal try to jetpack into the air and you just shoot them back down. Bonus points if they explode. I didn't feel like I shot him there, but alright. I guess that's aim assist for you. Also, I promise you, I'm actually a better shot than I'm doing right now, but I don't know if it was made obvious in the past 3 streams I did, if you can call the first 2 actual streams. But I did mention my little sister gave me her old headset, when originally I was only using the default PlayStation earbud, singular. So it does feel kind of weird to have these things clamping on my head. Not to mention that I'm talking while I'm doing all this. So I'm a little bit distracted. But I do promise you, I'm a better shot when I'm not talking. When I can just focus.
The shield generator should be straight ahead.
I used to have a little, I don't even know the right word here to use, trick, plan, whatever, for how to clear out the engine room. Not here, but the next room. Don't remember if I'd always use my super on him or not, but figured why not.
All right,
Let me think.
destroy
How
the
did I
turbines.
used to do
The
this?
shield should fizzle. Yes, just like that.
I think I actually used my rocket launcher, to be honest. But this is pretty much what I do, because if you go down there and you get smacked by that, you'll recreate trying to fix the gravity tethers in I almost said Destiny, Dead Space.
It's working.
Because if they touch you, it'll kill you. And that's partially why you see me running with triple jump. Because I don't know if it's just me, or my controller, or Destiny 2 itself. But every once in a while, when I try to
Zavala,
do
we did it. The shields are down. Zavala?
when I try to do
Amanda,
a
we're headed
regular
topside.
jump, yeah, we can't get them.
Amanda!
When I try to do a regular jump, it'll count it as if I did my double jump when I didn't. So if that happens and you only have a double jump, you're pretty much gonna either hope you make it or you're gonna plummet.
How do we come back from this?
You don't. Welcome to a world without light.
Guardian, something's wrong.
Do not look at me, creature. You are weak, undisciplined, cowering behind walls. You're not brave. You've merely forgotten the fear of death. Allow me to reacquaint you. Your kind never deserved the power you were given.
that's how Destiny 2 technically starts, or started. You can play the game and not have to deal with any of that. But as I said, the entire point is I want you to experience what I did. And personally, I liked the Red War. I really did. It started off strong. A lot of people had complaints that it started off strong, but then it got weaker and weaker and weaker as it went off. Kind of like the best part was pretty much everything that happens up until you get your light back. But to me, that was kind of like a lose-lose situation for Bungie, because someone would have complained no matter what. Either you got your light back too fast, or you got it back too late. It took too long. There was pretty much no winning in that situation. And yeah, the pyramids, those are going to be very important later. But as far as Gaul is concerned, and the Leviathan. It's kind of cool that going back, I actually recognize what most of these things are now. Yep, the new subclasses. Or the old new subclasses, I should say. But yeah, as far as Gaul is concerned as a villain, I kind of like him. I don't hate him like most people do, because he's not just a I want to take over the world kind of bad guy, even though there are people who like that. So it's hard to say what it makes an actual bad villain. But as far as Gaul is concerned, I really don't mind it. Especially since I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to let him tell you. But there's more to him than there appears to be. Something else I love about the PlayStation 4 is depending on what's going on, kind of affects what's going on with your controller. Like right now, the light on it is flashing red. That's because my poor Exo here is nearly dead. Good thing she's an Exo too, because a fall from that height up, and then being here for about 2 days straight, no food, no water, no ghost in case I die. I would say being an Exo kind of came in handy here. And yes, this is as fast as I can move right now. Man, that fall was so hard it crippled my cape. Speaking of Exo, there's really interesting things about the Exos. I'll be sure to talk about it later. But one of those things is between human, awoken, and Exo. Ghosts actually have the hardest time resurrecting Exos because of how complex their bodies are. Allegedly, the only thing that can even comprehend the inner workings of an Exo is a ghost. So I'm really eager to explore more of their lore in Beyond Light. Like I said, just look at the scenery. You're never going to see this again. Even got like dust on my screen there. Oop. But way back when, I used to practice how I would stream this, but haven't really been practicing as much as I used to. So it won't be as great as I had hoped.
This can't be happening. Guardian. You're alive. I thought I lost you. I can heal you, but I can't resurrect you. Not since.
That's a Tex Mechanica box.
The light is gone. They've taken the city, the Traveler, everything.
My ammo.
The Red Legion is killing powerless Guardians. We have to get out of here.
Right. So, cool thing about that one, I don't know if that was in Destiny 1, I don't remember, is if you bring out Ghost while he's talking, it'll actually change the audio, so that's a nice little touch. Even better is in Destiny 2, you can actually grab ledges, so if you just barely don't make the jump, there's a chance your character will grab the ledge. like that. I don't really know how to do it. I don't know if you have to actually look at the ledge or you have to be like above it but not make it. Is really weird, but it's nice when it actually works. Even better when you just straight up make the jump.
I'm picking up an emergency broadcast. Rendezvous coordinates. They're evacuating the planet. We're on our own.
I didn't know it would fade out that soon. I was going to show you what the wall looked like. You won't really get a good look of it, but as I said, out of practice. And I don't know why they keep defaulting me to my heavy weapon. They know, just because it was the last weapon it wasn't even the last weapon I used, was it? I don't know why that's happening. I think I used to know why, but again, I don't remember anymore. And here's a little sad scene for you. There's a Titan, there's a Hunter, another Titan, another Hunter. Man, they just got slaughtered. Another Hunter. There's a Warlock, another Titan, another Hunter. Unfortunately, I have to pick this up. That's not going to stay there very long, though. I feel like I'm fighting zombie dogs in Resident Evil. That's usually how good my accuracy is when I'm focusing. Oh yeah, and I can't double jump either because you need the light to do that, so I can only do my regular jump. I can just barely heal thanks to Ghost, but cannot be revived. And that's only for the story. Obviously, if you die, you don't have to do the very beginning of the campaign again. That's just for